Alright, Jack. How you doing, bud? How's the stomach? Thank you for the game check. Even though I'm just sitting down, I'll do a little bit of stretching. How is it going, Jack? How are you feeling now? I know you were feeling a little bit under the weather earlier.
Look at all those chickens.
Dragon, my sweet love, how are you doing? Welcome in. How was the Stardew? My love, how was the Stardew? Tell. Are you the mayonnaise man yet? The king of all mayonnaise? The beardless darling. It's getting there. You can see something more now. That was tea time. Welcome in. There's been gamer checks. There's been people in. There's been raids, and tea time is still first. How does she do it? But tell me, that was a very quick raid. Was it very opportunistic that you got in here? I think, like, it's early enough that there's fucking no one else here. I'll give you a shout anyway, but don't expect anything from it. It's the lovely boy dragging the ball. What's that? Is that from us playing Phasmo? I like to Mr. Blobby blocking Dragon's shout out.
Is that the only camo I have?
No. I wasn't saying you expect something from the raid or anything like that, but when I shout you out, I want people who are in the stream to check you out. I shout you out for a reason. And, Blobby blocked. Ken Trop, how you doing, bud? Mr. Trop, how's your week been going? It's not Monday, but it's the start of the week. It's as close to the start as we really want to get. How have you all been? So, the Stardew Valleying was productive, which is good. I'm glad to hear. We've literally just sat down with some Tekken tunes because I need some high octane fight music to keep us going. No worries, tea time. Your lurk is always appreciated. Yeah, it's the only times I play Phasmo were with you and Doom Goblin, and then again with Bio and Becca. I only ever do Phasmo with friends, and like I don't know what it is about that game. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's all right. It's a decent game. I'm not gonna say anything horrible about it. You wanted to do a Tekken 7 stream? I fucking adore Tekken. I used to be really into Tekken. I used to spend a lot of time on Tekken 5 in particular. Tekken 5 was the Tekken that I really got into. One person in the office today built 8 separate services, 6 to go to the vets, 2 staff at India TV project. That was a very productive day then. Only person in the office sounds like good fun as well. Did you play some music nice and loud? Like that's what you gotta do. Like, only person in the office, that means the music is loud. Like, dem's the rules. I don't make them, I just enforce them with arbitrary passion. And standoffishness. But yeah, Dragon, tell me, if you're a Tekken boy yourself, who's your main? Who's King of Tekken for you? Mine, ironically, the King of Tekken for me is King. I fucking love King. Because he fights for the children. He's always thinking of the kids. Running his Nacho Libre style orphanage out in Mexico. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. I had to order a new precision screwdriver after I snapped mine. Wrench tiny one. Ooh. Dragunov. Ah, a recent... I still consider Dragunov a recent admission, even though he's like 3 games in now. He was introduced in 5, wasn't he? He wasn't in 4, I don't think. Was he in 6? No. Surely not. I think it was 5. Surely his name was SVD. Basically, I mean, you play as a sniper rifle. 𝘽𝙍𝙒𝙃. Yeah, first appearance, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, though. I don't think... yeah, he was in the updated version of Tekken 5, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. So he's kind of like Tekken 5.5. Yeah, he wasn't in regular Tekken 5. So Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection is the one I got into specifically. But I was confused, please. Every face of mine is a confused face. Like, there's no getting around it. I am confused all of the times. So 6 for you. Fair enough. Tekken 5 was really good. The final boss of like the story mode was actually really good. He was a really cool boss. Should we go for like almost like an olive tone for a skin? Let's make her a little bit Italian-esque. That's too much. We need more pink in that, I think. That's better. Imperceptible difference for most, I think. But for me... I think that's a good skin tone for her. The giant crystal thing. No, that was Tekken 6. Tekken 5's ultimate boss was... I think it was called 𝘽𝙍𝙒𝙃. It's basically... what do you call it? Heihachi's dad. So Jin's... Kazuya's granddad, and he was a big old fiery demon man. Basically, like, was just there because he had a free afternoon. I think. I don't know why he came about. I think he had some sort of devil gene in him. So Heihachi, wanting Kazuya's devil gene, couldn't quite get it. So I don't know if he resurrected Jinpachi or not. He's such a fuck ass. Was he a bastard, was he? Like, correct me if I'm misremembering the story. I haven't played this game in a long time. How am I'm just not liking... None of these, like, flesh tones are looking good enough for me. I think that actually looks not too bad. Oh crap, boss. I liked him. He was brutal. Like, he didn't fuck around. But at least, I think the dragon, for me, was more difficult because I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. Yeah, I'll... And his character design was great. It's like... Take Heihachi and put him on steroids. Like, the side spikes get bigger. It's ridiculous. Did he have... Oh, so alright. So on the Tekken Wikipedia, it has a likes and dislikes. So likes: world peace, Wang Jinrei and his grandson. Dislikes: evil, needless conflict, heinous manners, his son, his demonic side. I think he has the devil gene, but he doesn't like it. So the stomach mouth. Oh yeah, the stomach mouth. I forgot about the stomach mouth. Yes. I always attributed that to him being like a weirdly undead. But yeah, I remember now. He had the big old stomach mouth when he like give it into it or something like that. That was mental. F tier boss. Oh no. I mean, it's very like who's really like the good or the bad guys in those fucking games. Right, what? We need some leather type colors in here now. Let's do the sort of like dusty leather first, and that'll be our larger like plate leather. And like the leathery sort of straps, I think we'll do like dark bluish black. Beckless, wait for him. Wait, did I miss something? Who is this? Who is he? Who is he? I mean, you could level that at me in like any of my streams. Who the fuck is this guy? Who does he think he is? Who the fuck does he think he is? I think I need to change my camera a little bit. Oh, no. There we go. Let's bring that over so I'm a little bit more central. I feel like... Nope. One of these. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm more in the center of the window now. My little art prison at the top here. Beckless, how you been, dude? How has your week started? Has it been at the very least alright? Deflagrating barrel. There are a few barrels knocking around. I did check out explosive barrel earlier, like explosive space barrel. And yeah, they still not done anything, but I still can't demand their username, which I am upset about. I mean, it started with a word, so Hey, what? It started with word. Oh, with work. Oh, I see. Fair enough then. Yeah. I can't remember. What is it? What is it you actually do, Becca? What is your boring ass normal human job outside of being a voice actor and a streamer and such? All the fun, cool stuff. Lux, my darling, welcome in. It's good to see you, bud. It's gonna prove how well my brain is working. All right, IT support. Oof. I've heard people either get really into IT support or they fucking hate it. There's no in between. It's either I love this or I hate this. And I don't know the people who really like it. I don't know why they like it. But the people who hate it, I know exactly why they hate it. Ken's got 22 years of it. Yoicks! But you're pretty high up now. You're not on the phones talking to regular Joes, old schmucks, are you? I was having a very intense DS9 discussion yesterday. I thought of you. I fucking alright. Was someone talking shit about DS9? Because I will defend that show to the fucking hilt, and then an extra 10 minutes after that. Right? It's only been in the job for 6 months. Oh, that's okay. Sounds better than working at a call center. Ah, fair. Wait. So, look, you were defending DS9, right? Because DS9 is the sweet baby of DS9. Anyone who dislikes DS9 is an idiot. Yes, Lux. That's why we like you around here. Because you say very agreeable things. Like, anyone who doesn't like DS9 is a fucking moron. DS9 is Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It was, it came hot off the heels, or I think it aired concurrently with Next Generation for a while. But rather than Star Trek boldly going where no man had gone before, Deep Space Nine was a space station. It was stationary. There wasn't much traveling in it. So I think a lot of people didn't like it. Also, the captain was black, so I think there's a little bit of that going around of people not liking it because of only white people can lead in Star Trek, I guess. Fucking idiots. I agree. Below Decks is fantastic. Below Decks is really, really good. Like way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a Rick and Morty rip-off dressed up like like Star Trek, and that's kind of what it was. It kind of is, but they did it really well, which I'm fine for some people ripping something off and like using it as a heavy like inspiration, as long as you do it well. If you're not doing it well, be original. If you're gonna make something crap, be original. But no, they did good. I like Lower Decks. I'm expecting season 2 at some point next year. There's got to be, right? Cisco's second best captain, Janeway best captain. See, I feel like, which Janeway are you talking about? There are a couple of Janeways. There was the Janeway who was all for keeping Starfleet rules on Voyager, and then there was the Janeway that was kind of like, you know what, we're in the Alpha Quadrant, who's going to tell head office? Short hair Janeway. That's the one that was very pro Starfleet rules, I think. But yeah, my only issue with Janeway was you flip a coin with each episode, and that determines which Janeway you're dealing with for this episode. I liked both Janeways, but having both of them like at any time was kind of like frustrating. So like I'm not upset that you say Janeway the best. Kate Mulgrew, yeah, she is great. The show managed, but I have the most nostalgia for Enterprise. But I've not actually seen Enterprise. It's so the Trek that I have seen is original series, the original series movies, Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, Below Decks, and that's about it. I need to watch Enterprise, which I understand that got its share of heat as well, because it was like the newer, sexier Star Trek. So it was kind of sexed up for TV, which I think it rubbed people the wrong way, but it found its feet like mid-season 1, season 2-ish. Okay, what's your favourite number of the original 6 films? Ooh. Captain Blobby, obviously. I'm gonna have to remember what they are. Like, Khan was fucking great, whichever one that one was. The Save the Whales one was hilarious. I mean, like, Wrath of Khan was really good. The motion picture. Which one was the motion picture? What was the plot line on that one? See, hopefully someone directed a space shot from the spot. Oh yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah. I liked it. That was a good one. Voyage Home was hilarious. Fucking well done. I need a Blobby emote. Oof, maybe as my my next bits tier emote. So people have got to work to use my Blobby emote. But I think we could do it. Here's what I do with a Blobby emote though. Is it will be the skull. It will be traditional explosive barrel skull emote, but it'll be pink with yellow spots, and then in the eye sockets, like resting like halfway down, will be the green eyes and the red teeth, or the red lipstick. It'll be horrifying. But yeah, I'll if I find some time this weekend, I might mock it up, because I've been wanting to go over my my bits tier emotes quite a lot, because I think there's a jumping quality. So like, if I show you like all the emotes that I have, Like these are all like the current like tier 1 sub emotes, and I really like these. I think they're all useful and they're all like usable. They like, because you want emotes to be used. Like that's the whole purpose of them. And then like I have this one and this one as like the tier emotes. So tier 2 and tier 3, they're kind of fine. The king emote I still kind of like, but the other one like it's kind of forgotten about. And then what have we got as bits tier emotes? Is these 3. So I feel like Big Brain I can rework. The shit one I feel like I can do better with. And then the Pride one, I kind of like the Pride one. I don't know if I want to change that one too much, but I think I can do better with it. Maybe make it just like an actual flag, type thing. But yeah, I definitely want to change those. And maybe, what are even the bits tiers for emotes anyway? Wait, I'm bi? Can you tell? With the colours on this? With the tags? With the lighting? Yeah, I think it's 1, 5, and 10, and then the next one is 25. Holy shit. Yeah, I think maybe... Bye Boys Assemble. Form up Bytron. The gay Megazord. That's what I want to be a member of. That's what I want to be known for. Piloting the gay Megazord. But yeah, like, I think one of those has to be, you want to be the ass. Alright, but I'm the thighs. Like, I will fight to death. Like, we can have someone else coming in as, like, the below-the-knee Megazords, but I am the thighs. Like, that's... Can I be the tits? You can absolutely be the tits. All the spots are open. You can be the tits. Hey, Wonderless, welcome in, bud. Thighs are pug, yes. All right, you do well. You can stick around, buddy. Well, fuck me then. What else is there? You got huge shoulders to keep you to cry on. You got the strong arms to hold you tight. You got the broad back to catch a piggyback ride on. Like I'm not into feet myself, but whoever is into feet, they can have the feet. Also the penis. There's the penis as well. Head as well. So, some people are into feet, and they're more than welcome to be into feet. But it's not gonna. It's not. I'm not. I can't join them in that sort of cheers. It just doesn't. It does nothing for me. Feet to be stood like for standing on. They go in the dirt. That's like be into feet, but ain't my thing. Absolutely. Yeah. There's no shade. There's no shade. It's just it ain't me. I was with a foot whisperer and it was surreal. Was it really? If you have more insight into that, then I am here for hearing it. Because yeah, it's just not for me. And like, I hate my feet being touched at the best of times. So making them in any way, shape, or form like a sexual object, nope, it's not gonna happen. Like, I was messing around with on OBS when you follow me. That's the best one, List. I've had the same as well. When I'm working out like new either like alerts or I add stuff to the channel and I have OBS open and I'm working on it, and then someone will give me like an offline follow and I just go, Bwah! Yeah. Dude, this guy watched me trim my toenails and then he basically tried to eat my feet. Wow. So this is my Power Rangers. Yeah, it didn't air in America. It was banned. Some say rightly so. Wasn't even loud, just unexpected. Oh, it's usually loud for me. I crank the volume all the way up so I can hear everything. But yeah, I end up going deaf. But how's your day been going, man, anyway? No, that was the once. I appreciate it being the once. Right, we want this undershirt colour popping up here as well. Do you think I've got the bi-colours in here nice and subtly? Do you think I'm giving too much away? This is the other, like, leather colour. So get to, sorry, wait, goodbye. At that point, I need to visit my logo. I finally had my reply from Nipponishi. They said that's cool, like the pretty character. We need to change the logo at some point to something that isn't done by someone under contract to us, which is nice. So I'd no get fucked, a lawyer for. Yeah, man, get on it. Make that channel as sexy as you are. You owe it to yourself. Gotta get that done. But once you start, you'll never stop. That's it forever. This needs colouring. Once you've started like branding yourself, like you never stop. You can't. Like, look at me. Like, I think I'm cursed by the fact that I can do most of this myself, or at least learn. Or I'm already in the pace of learning. Because if I were to like pay someone for this, I would make much more conscious and definitive decisions. Or I would stick with any bad decisions I made a lot more if I had to pay for it all. Gotta get those post-stream foods. No worry. Get that munch. Stretch your leggy legs. Run to the toilet. Splash cold water on your face. Do what you gotta do. I mean, my post-stream routine is basically shower and bed. Well, shower, teeth, and bed. Like, most days that I stream, like, I am in bed no sooner than half an hour after I stop streaming. Because I am a sleepy boy with a full-on adult job, and it's the worst. So yeah, I feel bad because I don't hang around in a lot of streams for very long when I raid people. I think Saturdays I do. Because I don't have work on a Sunday. And I finish streaming like mid-afternoon. But during the week, like when I raid someone, I hang around for like 10 minutes and it's like, I gotta go to bed. I'm really sorry. I hate to raid and run. Like, I say, I say every time, hate to raid and run, but I gotta get to the post-stream stuff. Like, it's like that's the exception to the norm, but no, it's absolutely the norm. I say I hate to raid and run to like so many people. Sleepy Boys Unite. Absolutely, we were talking about this in the Discord actually. Like, when will sleepy gays get their recognition? Like, we've got all the young kids coming up, all the ADHD riddled young queers are getting their time in the sun. But what about us? Like, we're just into it, like we're hovering like somewhere in our 30s, closing on 40. We're tired. We don't want to go out. We don't want to do anything. If a movie's on too loud, we can't see. When do we get our time like in the spotlight? Like, not that I want it really. Like, the spotlight makes it difficult to sleep, but I want the recognition. Sleepy gays unite. What about us old folks? What about us middle-aged old queens? Hangover lasts 8 days. That's mainly the reason why I don't drink, is because I cannot handle the hangovers. Because I'm such an old goddamn man. It is. I wish it was a joke. I wish So much that it was a joke. You'd never had a hangover. But Dragon, aren't you like 12? Aren't you wee babby boy? Like that, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come at you. It's gonna come at you hard. I'm not 12. I'm a big boy. I'm a real man. 24. Baby. Never had hangover either, but you are 12. See, like, Weiss knows what's up. Not Weiss. Sorry, Wonderless. I keep thinking there's Weiss in the middle of your name, but there isn't. But Wonderless knows. Just turned 24. I am a big boy. I do taxes and everything. I mean, that's more because you live in the States. I don't do my taxes. I'm 30. I'm into the next decade. Like, no taxes doing. I trust all the taxes gets done automatically for me. What are we doing next? This, I think. I'm going to key that there, because otherwise it's going to fuck everything else up. Rainbow Demon. Hey, how's it going, bud? Thank you for the gamer check. Ugh. Rainbow Demon sounds like the kind of username is definitely the kind of being from hell that we summon by talking about gay shit on Twitch. I think that's what's happened. If you want to do remove a syllable, it's Wonder is okay. Don't worry. Of course, yeah, Wonder, Wonderless. I'll probably alternate between the two because I have no like. There's no consistency with me. It's I'll either be calling you Wonderless Wonder, or I'll be calling you W. Whomst has summoned thee. It's all us complaining about being old and gay. Because, like, I feel like there's... Alright, so the gay generations, right? Like, the still living gay generations. We have the queens who are 50 and above, who were raised in proper, like, gay clubs, and they know nothing other than Depeche Mode and poppers. Like, they have... It's not that they have stamina, but it's they don't know how not to do copious amounts of drugs, right? And then you have our generation of gays, like the millennials and a little bit older, who are just like, we're tired, we want to stay in, we want to stay in, and then we have the younger gays who are they're all every gender expression under the sun, and it's beautiful to see. But they are like kids hyper on sugar, dizzy on lemonade. Like, just a rainbow tornado in every room that they enter, and I love to see it. But it's a pace of life I could not keep up with. Those kids have got so much energy, and I love them for it. But it's not me. I can't follow them. I'll be cheering them on from my bed. It's like, bye. I love it. Why are you calling you out? I'm calling everybody out. Like, I'm calling myself out as well. Like, I am the sleepy, miserable millennial gay. Just like, it's been exhausting to be alive for up to 30 years. Super love it, but God relax a bit. You're making me tired. Yeah. They're the gays that, like. So I grew up watching like Adventure Time and like shows where it's like they're all preaching like the full-on personal acceptance and like off the wall energy, and like everything is like wildly different every 30 seconds. It's basically a different TV show, and like I watched all that, but it was not for me. I was watching it as a late I was late to the party. Like, Cartoon Network, when that was on, was not aimed at me. It was aimed at, like, younger people. Which is entirely fair. Not begrudging that at all. But it's to live, like, the Adventure Time life. this is a younger energy that I feel I exhibit. I'm 34, literally take me to the retirement home. Dude, I cannot wait to retire. It's going to be so good. Like, like, retirement homes for us are going to be the best fucking place. We're all playing Demon Souls, we're all playing D&D, we're all sleeping all the time. We're still referencing Vine. Every time the nurse brings our medication out, we gesture to and go, look at all those chicken. Like, it's just going to be, like, we're talking to our grandchildren, like, oh, there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties. And, like, it's just endless Vine references. Everything is remembered by it. Yes. Absolutely. Here's me, young enough to love it and encourage you, but old enough to look at it and go, wait, you identify as what? Yeah, absolutely. There's something where I go, like, hemi, demi, semi, what? And, like, I have had to fight a couple of old man pangs, is what I call them, where my knee-jerk reaction is to go, oh, fuck off. But then, like, I reel it back in and go, no, 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 no. It's valid. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get woke up. Just be chill. Like, they're doing what people are doing what makes them comfortable, and that's beautiful. That's what you want. That's the good shit. So people identify however the fuck you want. It's punk rock still. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Just be chill. I know. And I also realized the irony of me saying be chill. Like, like the fast becoming most curmudgeonly man there is around. Like, be chill. Like, people walk too slow. What happened to walking fast? I think I want to colour these little cape claws in gold. I think this is going to make them pop a little bit. Curmudgeonly. I mean, like, again, that's me just being hyperbolic a little bit. Here's me rocking the boat at the work, putting the suggestion including pronouns and signatures. Whoa! Simmer down there, Kentrop. You're gonna upend society. I agree with it completely. Like, I'm fortunate that so at work we had like a gay and lesbian group, right? We had like a gay and lesbian like alliance to talk about any like queer issues within the workplace that we had. And it disbanded because, like, there was nothing to talk about. Like, everyone was either too busy just working or weren't suffering because of work. So it kind of just, like, it was like we get together, like, once a month and go, everything's fine. I don't know, whatever. And that's, like, I feel like that's a good sign. Where the gay cabal gets together and goes, it is, whatever. Like, I got reports in on Tuesday, so... Looks like I'm gonna take the little man to bed. No worries, Kentrop. Thank you for your like, I appreciate it. It's good that you know it. Yeah, half of me is like, I get it. Like, I kind of, like, miss that it's not there, but also, like, I kind of understand why it's not there. Like, it's the weird thing with like, so like gay clubs, right? Like, gay nightclubs came about because the straights didn't want us in their clubs, and there was a safe base for queer folk like us to be out and connect with the community and share all the love and acceptance. And like in Cheltenham where I live, there is no gay clubs. There are no gay clubs. And it's kind of like a mixed thing where it's like, I would like a place to go and have that be like the central hub of the queer, like, the queer crowd of Cheltenham. It'd be a nice thing to have. But also, like, clearly it's not necessary because people are out and proud in Cheltenham plenty. They just go to all the regular clubs. Like, there's no need, like, Cheltenham seems to be past that need of like segregation, basically, of that us and them. And like, surely, like, that's the end goal of queer movement, is that it becomes normalized and there is no need for gay and straight clubs. Bio, welcome in, my dude. How's your week been going? How is Conk's t-shirt fitting? So yeah, it's a weird one. Like, I have pangs of like, I wish there was more gay shit around. But then also I get like, oh yeah, there isn't, because like we're not being burnt at the stake. It's really strange. Like, that's the end goal of like, there's no singling out anymore because it's truly normal. I can see the gay club's still lingering though, just a space for like-minded individuals. Yeah, what's the thing, like, the ultimate end goal, surely is like everyone's in the same bar, and if someone approaches someone to go like, "Hey, you down? Like, you look cute. I want to take you for a dance, or I want to take you home, or something like that." And if the sexualities don't line up, then the other person just goes, "I mean, I'm flattered. I appreciate it, but not my bag. But thank you very much. Have a great evening." But like, I also see like the rate of attrition of like, you just want to know. You want to be able to point at someone and go like, I know they're gonna be my genre of people. So it's definitely like there's pros and cons, and like of like that sort of like end game status. It does help, yeah. Going slowly but cool. I feel that this week has been going slowly as well. Like, it feels like Thursday already. Like, I almost sat down and just booted up The Witcher. Because I thought that's what was going to be happening tonight. But no, it's only Tuesday. Someone ordered on more days than this week. Like, if you don't know, you're probably not going to ask. I mean, as it currently stands, yes. But the end goal is that the act of asking has no emotional taxation of like, this person could react negatively in a big way. Like, that's the end goal. I think I've messed up the some stuff here. That's probably fine. Hey Sans, how you doing, bud? How is Styles' week doing? So yeah, like, I would like there was, I think the only real like gay thing that we had in Cheltenham in recent years was a karaoke night. And it was like, it was cool. Like, it was nice to like be there and know that the people are here. Like the gays are here in Cheltenham and we're doing well. But like, I'm not down for karaoke. I don't sing. And the other people in karaoke shouldn't sing. Like, I don't want to, like, it's not my bag, you know? Not to rain on anyone else's parade, ironically enough. But karaoke doesn't tickle my pickle like that. Let's do more pink on here. I yet to go to a gay club. I think there's one sitting next door, but they're hetero, so it may have something to do with that too. I mean, I'm technically in a het relationship, but I would still go, like, and that's part of like the whole like bi-erasure thing. Like, be in your hetero presenting relationship and go to Pride and be there and be out and go like, no. Sometimes just because your genitals interlock in the classic Christian fashion doesn't mean you're any less queer than anyone else. That's the thing. There's every letter in like the amalgamation, what do you call it? What is it when you reduce everything to one letters? Like the first letter of each word. Not enunciation. It's anagram. Initialism. Yeah. The LGBTQ and other letters that I forget in the moment. like each letter has like their own specific trials, tribulations, and woes. Like acronym, yes, I think acronym. Like each one has their own bespoke problems and issues, and like things like negativities to overcome in society. And I think, broad strokes, the queer community is getting better at acknowledging all of that. So I know classically it's not been the most welcoming for anyone who is not strictly gay or lesbian. So yeah, go there, present your bi self, and you and more people doing that will only further the bi agenda, which is the specific subset of the gay agenda. I think actually this metal, I want to be brighter. I think the cool blue, maybe. Yeah. Like black iron, maybe. Ooh! Isn't the Biden just chaos? Basically, yes. Like, you're not wrong. Chaos chicken nuggets and fraps. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is. Like, I'm not hating the dark iron, to be honest. I kind of like that. Although the sword needs to be a different color. But that's something we can change. Let's make that... It's like silver. Yeah, the Biogen was just screaming basically. Dark Iron Dwarves, they're good lights. So and one of the last things we have to colour in is the edge of this tabard. And I honestly have no idea what we want to do with it. Like, I'm tempted with gold, but maybe not. Yeah, I like the black eye more. Like, no worries, Dragon. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We need to... Yeah. What are we going to do with this tabard edge? Like, we could do the pink. We bring more pink into it and it gets a little bit more bi. So, like, that's a good thing. Oh, hang on. What on earth? Did we pick the wrong colour? I think we did. There we go, that's alright. I'm gonna put it in as its own layer so we can mess with it a little bit. So I don't know what we want to do with the big sort of diamond in the middle of the flag as well. Because I don't want to use this pink, this hot pink, because then it's too obviously just it's just the bi flag, but fancy bi flag. Udon noodles, welcome in, bud. How's your week been doing, my liege? How's your week been going, man? And are you all prepped for your move to Canada? Canada? Because that's coming up soon. Like, January's not a million days away. I'm excited for you, man. I know you've been looking forward to it. You've been gearing up for it for a while. Well, slow while I'm trying to lose some weight. Oh, really? Yeah, same. Like, we're in the same boat, I think. What would you call this character? Ah, Susan. No, it's like a medieval, maybe Germanic name. Someone that's boss. Like Brunhilde or something like that. Like, she is not someone to be fucked with. Like, it's a name that commands respect. Right, well, meals are a depressing time. Oh, no. For meals, just double all your spices. Like, all the spices. Make that styrofoam taste good. Yeah, me and my partner went to the gym for the first time in a couple of months last night. And, I mean, I don't know if it's making me thinner, but my body hates me, so that's good. Like, I guess that's working as intended, right? Like, as a media after effect, I think it's working. Udon and Lux in the same country. Can the world handle that? Also, you know, you're partnered. Ugh. I know. Tragic, I know. No, like, partner's a weird word. Like, do I have a partner? Yes, but no. I basically live with my best mate. We have a dog. We got a flat. We're fucking killing it.
Did you miss me?
I always miss you, Kentron. Whenever you're not here, it's in the back of my mind. Where is he? Where's that boy gone? We'll move that out because then we want to paint that gold, I reckon. So, we're still doing the forms, and we won't be actually moving for a while yet. We've got a year contract in this house, which moves. So, it's gonna be a while yet. I didn't realize you had a year on that house. Fair enough. It hits you the way you're around. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, either I go to the gym and my body hates me, or I don't go to the gym and I hate my body. So, and like, I have the build of a rugby player. So, like, my body, for years and years and years, I've not been listening to my body. And it's been screaming for me to lift heavy weights. So now I'm doing that, and when I get into it, my body loves it and goes like, yes, this is the good shit. But now, like 2 months out of the way, it's like, steady up, you know? Yeah, I'm all shoulders. That's where I That's where this looks best first, which I think as a Twitch streamer is probably the best. Like, there'd be no point in me getting like ripped abs because you can't see this, but me getting like big shoulders and shit like that, that's like pounds of muscle for pounds of like subs and bits and stuff. Like this is like prime real estate for working on, right? Barrel, please. Trying to work it. No, you're not. You speaking about getting ripped? Absolutely wonderless. Just focus on the shoulders. Like a WoW character. Oh no. Just all pauldrons. You actually said, I've got the shoulders of a bodybuilder and I've got the gut of a pub drinking old man. Fair. I've done archery before, and I do like archery. I think it's a lot of good fun. 8 months and you go to the gym. Oof. You gotta get back to it, dude. Obviously, like, in your time, go when you're ready, otherwise you won't stick at it. But you can do it. Hey, Nuka Quantum, thank you for the look, man. Appreciate it. I've been meaning to do that. Yeah, it's tough. We've just not had the time of the day, like, but we're making more of an effort to like properly work our routine to allow for more time to get to the gym. And yeah, we'll get there. You'll get there. It's doable. It's doable. People stick at it for years, and there's no reason we can't be one of them. If you had a gym near me, you go. Do bodyweight stuff at home. It's a lot. It's a lot of like keeping at it. But you can totally do stuff at home. You can get ripped at home. Because at home for once in my life, I'm stubborn about doing something healthy. Yeah, so it sounds on the right track. I tried doing it at home during lockdown, and I got through like a month of working out in my living room, but it was too much. I felt like I was in Big Brother basically, because I would wake up in the bedroom, I'd go to work in the living room, I'd then work out in the living room, and then I'd spend the evening in the living room. And it's like, that's too much living room for me. You just got home from the gym. Excellent. Oh, bonus points. Absolutely, let's get swole together. Fucking yes, mate. I'm doing some weights. It's apparently the best thing to do for losing weight. Yeah. So, my partner's big into bodybuilding. Trying to get half of you. I'm trying to get hot for those Twitch subs. Like that's what I'm that's what I'm doing. I'm monetizing the body.
Hello there.
And that's where I get a follow. Naya, thank you. Welcome in. Someone shares exclamation share and tag Naya for share some root beer with them. Pre-orders explosive barrel 2020 dirty calendar. Mate, like honestly, I wanted to do like a fantasy calendar for a long time. Like I am in love with the idea of doing a calendar. Me, like a pin-up calendar. I gotta get some proper body confidence for that. Like I think I've gotta get a bigger audience for that as well. Like, would I be down? Yes. Would it have to pay for itself? Also yes. Opto Dwarf would certainly be a contender, right? Be a subathon goal. What, like 20 subs per month? So what's that for the full calendar of 12 months? 400 odd subs? That'd be very explosive indeed. Absolutely. We do dad bod calendar together. I've got dad bod at the moment. I've got the thicker dad bod, but a dad bod it is. I am 12 and have no money. Bio can just hang out like outside my window. You've given 211 subs. Holy shit! Fair enough. Dad bod at 20 years. I mean, you're 20. You're old enough to be a dad. That's a dad bod. Of course, Naya. You're always welcome, bud. You're in the clan now. You're in the family. It's time. Like, there's gonna be like. Naya, I don't want to like put too much on you. I know you've just gotten here, but we're talking about making a calendar, and honestly, this is all about the community. So what I'm probably gonna do is we're probably gonna get everyone in the chat to post a month. I know it's a lot to ask for, but we're gonna need a pin up from you, and everyone else in the chat. It's like, like per watcher streams and doing it myself. No worries, Naya. Viewers are like we say all the time, lurkers and viewers are like the backbone of Twitch. Like, without you guys, Twitch falls down. So you are gold. Safe for work or not. Depends where you work. I don't always end up not safe for work, because that's more punk rock. It'll be like the calendar girl. The calendar barrels. It writes itself. Just ask you. I mean, I'm upset that you'd think I even need to ask. Just send away, obviously. It'll all be double-sided. So we have the safe for work version and the unsafe for work version. I know, I've just like, I need to turn off on my DNs now. I put it out on the internet. If I ran that sort of community, I would absolutely have like a lewd selfies like channel. Right, I have a very real question though. What color do we do her hair? What color is this gal's hair? For realsies, guys. Peachy blonde. Okay. Which white seems cool, or light grey? Yeah, I can see light grey. Put some years of experience on her, maybe. Blue hair. Let's see. Let's go. Let's try the peachy blonde for a hot second. It can be peachier than that. Something like that, and then we can amend it from there if we want to. Peachy blonde, I worry would be too close to her actual skin tone. Like if she was like any other like ethnicity or something like that, if we'd drawn like a black character, a peachy blonde like 4C hair, fucking yes, killer. Although the more I do it, the more I don't hate it, actually.
Oh my.
Thank you for the host, Udon. You mean you weren't hosting me already? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Could you imagine if I was like that? Pink than neon pink, yeah. I mean, I do like neon pink hair. Enjoy my dick pic. I'm gonna open it. I like the Nixon. Rosewell's nice, but it's too sparkle. It's gonna sound really. You just want the sound. Fair enough. I live to be your vessel of amusement. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Frosted tips for added effect. Honestly, the peachy blonde, I think it makes her look ill, weirdly enough. Honestly, her entire skin color makes me uneasy. It's very sallow. Yeah, that's better. And then peachy blonde. We can go peachier than this, I reckon. It's almost ginger. And then if we go like this, it's LaRue. I mean, I would like just like some like RGB gamer hell hair. It is quite Nilfgaardian, isn't it? Nothing is too sparkly. Frosty blue. Let's try it. The frosty blue I don't hate. It's coming to them. I kind of want it. I want it to pop. You know. What's a color that we haven't really used much? Because we've got a lot in like the pinky purple blue region. But like steely, sort of almost greyish, like white. halfway between blue and green. Ah, bleen. Orange, like fiery orange. So let's see blue green. Where are we going for blue green? Sort of aquamarine. Yeah, aquamarine stands out. Green would stand out a mile. The orange is a very warm color. Let's go here. The orange I don't hate. I think it's really annoyingly like it's one of those things where there is no wrong answer. So finding like the right answer is goddamn impossible. It just doesn't happen. Okay, we can make it oranger though, I feel. We can make this oranger. Maybe a little bit, tiniest bit darker. Something else. Trust your gut. No, my gut just makes fart noises. There's nothing to be trusted down there, believe me. That's also true. It is the whole, when you see it, you'll know it. I like the orange. I do like the orange. So, this tabard color. We could do something very bright. I think this will be the color that we do in the center, in the center of the flag. I reckon we'll maybe like an ivory. You can really like pale white ivory. I actually don't hate that at all. Like Udon said, it will call to you when you see it. Udon is a king for a reason. Let's wink. Turn that off for a second. Just so we can see where we're drawing. Oh my god tells me that one pizza is better than the other. I thought that was going to be the intro to Baby Shark then. I was very worried. It's the side of Tekken that no one talks about. The joke side of Tekken. Oh yeah, Tekken's written by a bunch of fuckers. Crumpets as many knowledges upon their worthy head. Absolutely. The upturned ramen bowl that is your crown is most beautiful. Also, Udon, do you have like a bespoke crown? Because now I've said it, I'm in love with the idea of a pure black udon bowl with like a golden crown sort of thing pointing down. You flip it up, wear it on your head. It's an actual crown made out of an udon bowl. I think like as an idea, steal it, have it. Find someone to make it would be an interesting task. Yes, exactly. So the crown tips are holding up the bowl. Like this gold I freely donate to the kingdom. obviously. I feel like that's my taxes paid to the crown for a couple of years. Fine quality gold indeed. You're good for the next year for sure. It counts as a receipt. You can't take that back. Right, and then one last layer, which is just details, basically. We're going to do the eyes. I'll do it in a bit. And then what goes with ginger hair? As your blue eyes. It do pop. And we've got to do a little bit more on the lips as well, make them. I'll nearly feel isn't the blacksmiths. I don't know. Have a full-on metal udon ball. I like that. I like the sound of that. So I actually feel like all of the little rivets and stuff, I think we can make them stand out more, right? Like, they can just be gold. And it gives more, like, little interest points. All gold. All gold. Oop, too much there. Too much sauce. Do these ones as well. Down. These ones as well. I reckon these is big old golden buttons. It adds a little bit more complexity to the character, I feel. Even though I know, who's making golden rivets? Like, no one, really. No one's doing that. But it do look good. Alright, base colours, I think. Spread the word, it's a worthy quest. Fuck yeah. I'm looking forward to what comes back. Yeah, actually, I think do this. Go up to pink. Find the eraser. Boink. There we go. I think that's the base colours done. Informed of Guardian with the armor, going darker to the final shade. So I'm going to do shading on this on top. but I think this will be roughly as dark as it gets. Any darker and it starts to blend into the line work. So I want to keep that high contrast going. Even though I do like Nilfgaardian armor. It is very nice. That's why I was so upset with what they did on the Witcher TV show. Like, I had no idea what it was meant to look like, because the Witcher TV show was my first real introduction to the Nilfgaardians rather. So I thought they just had that weird like black leather testicle armor, and then playing the games, like, they have all this gorgeous like Polish via French black and gold armor. Like, where was that in the TV show? From what I've seen of pictures of season 2 of The Witcher, it's back. It's properly realized. They're a bunch of black and gold knights. But yeah, I think so. I think a few people got fired over that. Right. Now, what do we start with? Blue, I reckon. We go down, and where do we want to? Why are they D&D characters? Well, it's just stuff. It's just a gallery. It's stuff that I've done. It's just stuff that I've drawn before. Cannot wait for Witcher 2. Yeah, it's gonna be really good fun. And it's not too far. Was it beginning of December? I think is roughly when it's gonna be. But yeah, I made a few years ago now, actually, I think, and they're still doing well. I just drew like an example of each D&D class character, and it was really good fun. I think it's all on Etsy. I think it's probably the best way to see it all. Not to push you towards a store where you can buy things, but I think that's probably the best place to go see it all. It should be interesting. The first season was a bit hit and miss. I think, yeah. Struggle seeing Henry Cavill not as Superman. That's fair. He makes a very good Superman. But yeah, I really liked it. I liked what I saw of the first season of The Witcher. I say what I saw of. I saw the entire fucking thing. Can't jump, you crazy man. They're really good, honest about us in the slightest. Batman's wife, FYI. Well, tell old Batman to come around and say hi. Where is he, man? Where is he at? Right, let's add some proper depth onto this flag now. Oop, too much sauce. Gotham as usual. That's true. Here's the thing, like, speaking of Gotham, here's the thing I think that is fucking crazy about DC, right? So you've got Gotham City, you've got Metro City, you've got where is it? Central City. I think there's a few other cities in DC like canon, but you also have regular like fucking New York as well. they've doubled. Like, Metro City is New York at day, Gotham is New York at night. And they're two separate cities, so Batman and Superman don't stand on each other's toes too much. But like, that just doubles the amount of New York in a country that already has New York. Is the most bonkers thing about DC, and no one ever talks about it, and I have no idea why. I don't know. Can you shed any light on this? Naya? What's going on? Why so many New Yorks? Is the same true in the UK? Like, does England is like the south of England just like a cluster of Londons? Because I don't know if I can handle that. One London is enough for me. I am more than full of London with just the one of them. If we had 2 or 3, I don't know. I think I'd have to move further away. So something I've not said about this character so far is she's very much a proof of concept, right? So if she doesn't work as like an alert, then I've not wasted time per se. However, I do have to rethink a lot of plans. I know, it's just the one London, but it feels like loads because you can never leave the damn place. Yeah, every road leads back to London, whether you want it to or not. To California now, Greater London Central. I'm from South Africa, but they all want to be from New York City. I've never been to South Africa, but everyone that I've met from South Africa, which would be like surprisingly a few people, has been absolutely lovely, an absolute sweetheart. Right. This is where I start freewheeling the shadows, and it goes a little bit ropey for a little while. But you gotta trust in the process. So all it is trusting in the process. You don't get enough friendly countries these days. So I appreciate South Africa being the friendlies. Also, I keep forgetting that South Africa is I think 1 hour difference in time zone from the UK. Like 1 to 2, like I think depending on how daylight savings works at any given time. Yeah, I keep thinking like, in terms of mileage, South Africa is fucking miles away, like a considerable distance. 1 hour and 6 months. Like, yeah, a completely different hemisphere. But yeah, 1 hour difference in time zone is mental. That it can be that far away, and we're all still waking up roughly the same time. So yeah, I've noticed there's quite a few South Africans that I watch or know of on Twitch as well, and they all stream at the same time because their evenings are my evenings. So we all stream at the same time, so I don't manage to catch as many of them as I like. But no, I like them. we doing with this now? I think. Does this work? Does this look good? Maybe. Let me just block all that into the shadow, I reckon. I reckon it's that. Work at the same time as I 3, I have no fucking reason at all. Sometimes it do. Sometimes it do. Between 4 and 6 hours ahead of the US. Yeah, I think I think the US just changed their or just went through daylight savings as well. But I think only some parts of the US go through daylight savings. I don't think it's the entirety of the US. At the very least, we're not talking about fucking Australia, which has what, 7 time zones any given time, and some of them are like on the half hour as well. So Australia is the only place I know of that has 7.5, like GMT 7.5. Like, come on, guys, make it easy for us. Make it easy on yourselves. Much as I love you, but it's fucking insane. Yeah, Australia's a fucking mess. It is. I mean, it's a whole fucking thing. Like, I don't know how or why they do it. What the logic was behind that. Just endless argument of like, no. No, I'm not changing my clocks for you. But did I hear the UK might be getting rid of daylight savings recently? Or like there were plans to do it like last year, but COVID threw it into disarray, as it is one to do. Time zones are still a thing. I mean, time zones I kind of get, because then you don't have people waking up for work at like 4 in the evening. It does a number on your soul, working like that. One day you get to sleep a little longer. Yeah, but it's unbalanced. It's rebalanced by you. One day you get to sleep. You have to sleep 1 hour less. And it's like, rather than have the extra hour, I'd rather not have the loss of an hour. Just let me have a routine. Let me not have to worry about it. I'm just thankful that we're of the generation that we don't have to worry about winding all of our clocks and shit like that. Like, all of our phones and our computers like take care of it themselves. It's just we accept that the clock on the front of the oven and in the car is going to be wrong half the year. DTS is an idiotic concept originally drawn by an entomologist and a golfer, both of whom wanted more time for their hobbies. Bastards! I enjoy sleep way too much to put myself through that. Exactly, right? Sleep is like the fucking best. I love me some sleep. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, guys. If you all tried sleep. Yeah, I heard daylight savings in the UK was for farmers, but if that's not true, I'll be even more upset than I am now. I say even more upset than I am now. Just mildly miffed. Generally, mildly miffed. It's not because of farmers. Yeah. Farmers hate it. I mean, I should know. Like, my family are a bunch of farmers. You not tell that's where I got my shoulders from? It's in case the oxen wouldn't pull the plow. We'd have to do it ourselves. That's why I have these shoulders. So my parents could put me to work in the field. How does a rooster know when to crow? That. How got something else you can play on the field? Is it? Oh my. Lads. Never heard anything like not describe this channel in such an accurate fashion as lads. Do I strike you as much of a lads kind of lad? Shouldn't care about the time. All it cares about. I mean, yeah, I think it's all just. It's whenever the sun appears, isn't it? That's the only thing it gives a shit about. Not too much spicy. Sure, he's a lad's lad though. It's kind of obvious. a lad's kind of lad. No. Going out on the lash, on the pole. Some cheeky bevies. Doesn't sound very much like me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What, like, if the farmers hate it and we're supposedly doing all this daylight savings for the farmers, why don't they speak up and let us know that we can just be done with it? If a lad can grow his Movember, can a female also grow hers? Absolutely. For Movember, just pick something you normally shave and don't shave it for a month. You can wear your mustache on your legs. You can wear your mustache on your whatever else you're shaving. If you've got a particularly hairy back, don't shave your back for a month. Backvember is legitimate. I stand for Backvember. I believe in your right for Backvember. Obviously going out on the lash and trolling someone I have one night with. I said what my wife's old man's business card says, really. Wait, what? His old man's business card says. Tell me what his business card says, and we'll it's like professional, like puss hound or something like that. Arms dealer. Oh god. Is he selling tickets to the gun show? Are those the arms he's selling? I shit you not. What an absolute lad, for better for worse. We bring Backvember back. I appreciate the casual Justin Timberlake references. I'm here for it. You're a good one there. You can stick around. I like you. I'll say that's the transition from Norwegian for his actual job. Oh, really? So what is his job then? If the translation is arms dealer, what does he actually do for a living? I swear it was like something consultant. I won't be upset, but I'll be very much like, really? Sells body parts, many upper limb attachments. He's into the harvesting of human organs and stuff. It's a respectable job. It's a competitive market. I respect him for going through all that. It being a part of his life. It's a tough field to get into. He says, it's Vapen, which is one of those funny circles above it. Above the A in Vapen. Vapen Handler. Alright, so what is Vapen Handler when it's at home? Especially on the licensed person on site who can legally sell guns. Oh, so he is an arms dealer. The translation is very apt and accurate. He is legitimately an arms dealer then. That's incredible. I love it. Or if that's maybe making her look a little bit too piggy. Not sure about that either. Maybe just that. He's basically like, what American knows, he basically holds the FL license for the site. The weapons handler button. I like weapons handler. Like, I imagine that to be like, you know how you get like an animal handler? Like, there's just a cage full of assault rifles, and he's kind of going like, come on, settle down. Like, he makes sure like he brings the food out, and like when it's time to bring a gun on set or something like that, or what, to like use one of the guns, he's got it on a lead and he's leading it around, and he knows all the command words to make it go full auto or single action fire or reload. Weapon is normally used for pointy sticks. I know, if you're Scottish, weapon is an idiot. Yeah, fucking weapon. Okay, I think we're getting like dangerously close to finishing this character. And then I don't know what we're gonna do after that, but I think we need to take it into something I need to do is I need to find a good text-based program on iPad or something like that for cool looking text. That's my next need to do on this whole like redoing my channel alerts jobby. And Scottish can mean idiot. Yeah, I mean everything. Everything's a fucking weapon. Tell me, Sneezing Darkly, are you a Scot? I feel like I'm playing Guess Who. Are you a Scot? Put some things down. Are you Irish? Put some more things down. Are you Welsh? Put some more things down. You're English. Oop. Nope. Interesting. Are you across the pond? Ah. American, I see. Or Canadian, I don't know. There's a few places across the pond. I shouldn't be so quick to go, yep, American. I know the Canadians don't like it. Kind of described by the British is across the pond. Huh? Sans, can you give me that one again? I might be missing something. Like, it's been a long day. I'm sure it's me not reading it properly. It's like how the English can turn any verb into a provocation for being drunk. Absolutely. Fucking Egypt. Everything means drunk in England. Because we have, culturally, we have a very big alcohol problem that no one wants to talk about. But yeah, everything means drunk. Got absolutely scalloped. Been absolutely tankered. Everything can be described as across pond by the British. It's a fucking island. I mean, there is a specific pond we're talking about, and the pond is the Pacific Ocean. Culturally, that is the pond. Let me just double check. It's definitely Pacific. The Atlantic. See, this is what yeah, Pacific is very different. Across the Atlantic Ocean. Me and geography, not friends, not even on a first name basis. This could not be more wrong. Yes, the Atlantic Ocean is the pond. Yeah, I did, Kentrop, I did. Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, they're both wet and blue. I motion that all. I have no excuse. I won't make one. I'm bad at geography. I don't look at maps. I don't leave my house. What do I need a map for? The only thing I need to know about the world is how far does it take to ship things. I turn wet and blue. Does that make me an ocean? Yes, it does. By my very scientific classification of what an ocean is, it is confirmed you are in fact an ocean. I'm sorry if this comes as a shock for you. So I'm getting the car to give you a slap. You were there in like 4 hours. What are you? What are you in America as well? I'm kidding. You have to find me first. It's also a weird thing. Like that actually makes me think of a weird thing that I've realized with so with like the art giveaways I've done on the channel, there's now a considerable number of viewers where I know where they live. And like, it's very strange to know where these people on the internet that I've never met in real life, I know where they live. Ask Face to give me a slap. Fair enough. Space you an avatar. They're all connected, so technically all oceans are Pacific. I mean, Bio's an engineer, so I trust that man. I trust that man against my better judgment. He's a professional science man. Pretty sure she knows where you live. Yes, she does. She does indeed know where I live. Oh, you don't need to convince her. She'll do it like soon as look at me. She's met me before. She knows what I'm about. Hitting Adam? Yep, down for it. Like, we will like try and stop her getting around here. That'll be the real trick. Bio also knows where I live. Bio is around my house, like, usually more than once a week. If anyone's in a position to give me a slap, it's probably Bio. Yeah, no, wait, which one is he? Oh, you hit one Adam, you hit all Adams, Kentrop. I know we both share that first name. Any strike that gets to me will also be felt by you. That's the pact. That's the law of Adams. That was the deal we struck that allows us to be such massive bastards to everyone. Is that we share the pain from being those bastards. So slap with caution. So in theory. I did, but, you know, it tickles because I'm hard as fuck, mate. Hits where it hits. I'm just really good at concealing don't feeling. You know, I've seen Frozen. I know the deal. What are we doing with this one now? Yeah, there is absolutely. If anyone ever asks, there is a Council of Adams. We meet biannually, because we're mostly bi, so it makes fun. We find it funny. Refuse to watch Frozen. It's a fun film, to be honest. Like, is it overhyped and like deserving of all the cult like following it has? I don't really think so. But is it a fun like Disney romp? Sure. If you like Disney films, you'll like Frozen, I reckon. I think I saw it on a plane, so like I never went out of my way to watch it. I haven't seen Frozen 2. Like, I wasn't itching to go and see like Frozen 2 or anything like that. So, like, superfan number 1, I am not. Like, it was good for what it was. If you just let it go. The safe word is icy bitch. That's true. Alright, armor time. Let's see how this goes. We're shading very dark colors now. Oop. I see some videos and Elsa needs to telling people safe words before she does things. Bicycles. You've heard of them. Ah, Kentrop, you've been on the internet, I see. The safe word is blue pineapple, as always. There we go. Now it's looking more like a suit of armor. It's got some fucking volume to it now. So it makes anyone feel motion sick, but sometimes it helps me to just zoom in and out of a piece, like, continuously. Like, without warning, just, this feels like, as I crash zoom into my work, this feels better. As if it was only ever... Oh no. You've trapped me, Kentrop. You knew it. You knew I couldn't pronounce that. My one weakness, long words. Right, where else are we going? I've not been following any path with this black iron. So it's going to be interesting to see where we end up. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Well, of course I know that one. I am English. We are taught that in school. If anyone ever tries to catch you with long words, that's the ultimate backup. It's in our Mary Poppins GCSE. My greatest fear is that I'm missing pieces somewhere here or there. So far, I think we're good. Right, just these knees to go onto the next layer. After this, there is one more pass that we need to do, the highlights. That's, I think, the black iron done. The sword. It's very close to being an energy sword at this point, I think. A little bit of shine for it, because it's a shiny, shiny, shiny sword. She takes care of it, obviously. Right, the gold. It looks a little bit bare minimum now, but when I get the highlights in, it's going to look way more intricate. I hope. It should do anyway. If it doesn't, we've all fucked up, to be honest. And that's right, I'm putting my art failings on all of us. Anyone who is here is partly to blame. Fancy thought I got I could be a paladin who gains a paladin power by having strong belief in freedom or sexuality or something like that. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So, if we want to talk like proper paladin lore, right? Traditionally in D&D, they were like warrior priests. So like they believed in a god so much the god went, you know what, have cool powers. But clerics are basically the same thing. So they got expanded on to the point where it's like, well, what gives them their power? And it's basically stalwart belief that they are like doing the right thing or their cause is just. So sheer loyalty to the crown can create a paladin. Loyalty to nature can create a paladin. Basically, it's they dedicate themselves to a set of beliefs so passionately that their sheer force of will manifests power. So yeah, someone who is dedicated so passionately to freedom of sexual expression absolutely could be a paladin. And so if I was to sort of like write that character, what I reckon their sort of like duties to be. What is this music going on now? This is. Bye. Half cleric, half druid. Half druid. Oh, excellent. My favorite character, I think, has been paladins in the past. I love playing a paladin because it can basically do everything. So it's very like low intensity for me. I know I can probably like level myself at a challenge and be all right. So yeah, so a paladin based on freedom of expression and sexuality would probably do if there is anyone who is facing any sort of like negativity or like forbiddance of a relationship. So for example, if the princess falls in love with the stable boy, but their love is forbidden because he's common and she's of nobility, a paladin of that sort of like of love basically would fight passionately to make sure that that relationship is facilitated and allowed. It would fight for the right of that relationship to exist. If people are being persecuted for any sort of like sexual preference or anything, or gender identity or things like that, they would be staunch allies or fighters for the cause, basically. So yeah, a paladin based on love and freedom of expression, absolutely. Princess following the comments was reading the news. I assure you, I have not been reading the news. I don't read the news. I cut myself off as much as possible because I don't have the emotional capacity for the news these days. Who's been loving on the commoners then? Read news, but not the news. Yeah, read the news. Falling in love, marrying a commoner is quite literally the romance quest line in Japan right now. Oh, really? Yeah, do they have a royal family? They do have a royal family, don't they? But it's he's not the king; he's the emperor, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So is there like furore about it, or like how's it being handled by the royal family? Are they going like all classic like no daughter of mine? Or is it sort of like a Princess Diana sort of situation where they're going begrudgingly, okay, she can stay? Sorry for Roberto's playing some conservative noses out of shape. Okay. So it's just the hyper traditionalists that are going meh, and everyone else going, "Oh, fuck off! They're cute. They like each other. Get bent." I'm going. Good night, Paladin. It's quite interesting tonight. No worries, Naya. Thanks so much. Next, I'll be live. Is Thursday. We're playing some Witcher 3. It's my first playthrough. I'm doing the Death March difficulty run, so it's hard as nails. But no, thank you very much for dropping in, staying and chatting. It's been great to have you in the chat. Have a good night and good evening, dude. I put some pink in the wrong place, so I'm just shading that up now. The thing is that male heirs have their partners joined into the Imperial, whereas female heirs leave the Imperial Alliance. Oh, weird. Let them fuck. Why do they give a shit? Some people get really into like who's putting their penises in what. And it's like, come on. Like, why does anyone need to know outside of that relationship? It's all very archaic and old school, and like, it's very much dying out. So I reckon 1 to 2 more generations and no one will give a shit. Like those conservative voices that they're talking like that, like they're just not replenishing their numbers. They're all aging. It's an old person's narrative now. Hey, growing up, welcome in, man. Someone might say, "Hi, back in an hour and a half, and you're still here streaming." I've got like an hour left on the clock. Then I'll have to be going to bed byes. 1 generations, no one will give a shit because I'll have conquered the world and established my own global nobility. I'd fight for you, Sans. I'd sign up to the Sans army. You need anyone to design like armor and stuff like that? Because I'll do that. If you need like shit hot uniforms, then call me, yeah? I like seeing penises going into places. Who doesn't? Honestly. Trying to start small, but I'm like, A real grassroots rebellion. Oh, I respect that. I respect that. Been moving on pay my taxes to be left the fuck alone by Sans Kami. That's I think that's the way that Sans will conquer the world, is just, you know what, I'll pay my taxes, just leave me be. And that's the way to conquer the world, is like, like, under your rule, will I be left the fuck alone? Yes, alright, I'm with you. I feel like in any conflict, that's the deciding thing, like... Okay. Side A versus Side B. Who do I have the quieter life under? Being bad. Basic thing like making sure I got good rep with enough groups that I turn into my own people. Dressed as barrel originals. Fuck yes. I'm here for it. Have my people call your people, alright? I think... Oh! Put you back there. I still have to get used to having the little preview thing up there. Oh yeah, it's a nice colour barrel. Yeah, Growing Up's a nice dude. Super, super generous. God knows why he's wasting his money here, though. Jesus Christ. I think the best way to go get the owners of Google to admit it. Yeah, once you have the information on your side, you're pretty much set. I think this plan is literally faultless, Sans. When do you start? When and where can I vote for you? I say vote. It's a hostile takeover. Welcome in, Life's Plagues. How you doing? Join this chat the first time. Yep. And we're plotting the world. We can do it. It's easy. I mean, Life's Plagues, you're just in time to join the winning team. Like, how serendipitous for you. Isn't that wonderful? I was interested to find about the whole Sharia system under fundamental Islam. They have a concept of non-Muslim tax that can be paid. Basically makes them practically immune to prosecution for almost any crime. That's mad. So you basically pay to not have to suffer their religious rules. That's bewildering to me. Like, to literally... to be that sort of, like, fundamentalist and then actively sell off like any sort of like obligation to live like it. That's mad. It's like I don't believe though. Here's my proof of it. Yeah, absolutely mad. But yeah, if anyone has any root beer to share, be sure to share it with Life's Plague. Get them all settled in. Yo, winning is fun too. Crazy jealous of your answers. Don't worry about it, man. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. I still struggle with accepting compliments and stuff like that. It's all practice. It's literally all I can say is practice. I'm being willing to spend hours on something, zoom out and go, I hate that. I'll do better next time. That's the only like advice I can really give anyone who wants to get into like artwork and stuff is be prepared to hate everything, and you'll get there. Nice to do a win. It's kind of like I live with pirates, but I'm not a pirate, so I have to abide by the code and here's some coins. You see, when you say it's pirates, I'm weirdly more up for it. But I know I joined the pirates in a heartbeat because Yaha, a pirate's life for me. Alright, orange. Let's get a little more like that. This goes up like that, this goes up like that, and then this is all in darkness because of the back of the head. And that's how light works, kids. That's literally how I talk to myself in my own head when I'm drawing, is this is how this works, because that's how it just does that. Just accept it, alright? These are the rules for making this object look half decent. Akuma, welcome, bud. How you doing? How's the week finding you, bud? And the eye. The eye. He sounds so like terrifying. Doesn't need much in the eye, and we're almost there. We need to do another run of highlights. Playing Mass Aid. Oh, cool. The D20s in the backgrounds. Oh, the little pop-ups in the gallery. Thank you, bud. I am big into D&D. I likes my D&D. I'm assuming you do as well, Life's Plagues. The whole series for free, but I'm boosting my unintended. Brilliant. So over time, looking at something called Dimmy. I will Google it now. I will actually read that after the stream today. So I do like reading stuff like that.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, Life's Plagues. And yeah, if anyone wants to give any root beer to Life's Plagues, exclamation share and then tag them. Get them well hydrated. The cool fancy Etsy shops. I'm terrible with like browsing on Etsy because I'm very tough with like what I buy and what I fill my flat with. But there's a ton of stuff out there. Holy shit! If I could point, if there's any one that I know of, I think I bought some dice bags off one some time ago. The fourth playthrough. Oh, brilliant! Which Mass Effect is it? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Not really into DM, but I into Magic the Gathering. I know people who play and film. Oh, cool! I've been Life's Plagues. You'll know this. So I've been card games have been sort of surrounding my life of late. Is how I describe it. So playing The Witcher, we're getting really into Gwent. There's some I'm working on for the stream called Stream Loot, which is basically cards. To play like channel point rewards, but a separate system for it. They're a little bit more. You can do a little bit more with them. and I've wanted to like make my own collectible cards in some way, shape, or form for a while. I have no idea how I can like feasibly do it. And I just bought some starter decks for the Final Fantasy card game. So I'm excited to start like actually collecting again, because I haven't collected like cards in a long time. And it's something I desperately miss. The first one, but I play every time. Oh, excellent. I played one in the Legendary editions not too long ago, and really, really loved it. I do need to start 2 properly, because I'm basically walking my partner through it. As I play it, they're sort of absorbing it, like their own personal Let's Play, basically. If I can ever describe it as anything. So I have a lot of love for the Mass Effect series. Number 2, but I would love to follow the journey of that. Well, yeah, like if you're up for it, I don't like try and push things like that on like people who are fresh to the stream, because things like that. But I talk a lot about this stuff in like the Discord and stuff like that. And like if you like, there's channels for like hobbies and all sorts of, like, if you get like a cool magic card that you're into, then like I want to see that kind of stuff, because I love like really pretty collectible cards. I fucking adore. And I don't know if anyone follows him, but a lad called 𝘽𝙍𝙐𝙎. He's just finished off his Yu-Gi-Oh collection, and he's got it all mounted in like poster boards, and they look fucking gorgeous. I'm so jealous of him. And basically, I want something like that. And I'm trying to figure out like what card game I would want to collect and display on the wall. And like, I've played a little bit of Magic before, but I wouldn't know where to really start. And the games I've played haven't like hooked me yet. So it's a game that I'm cautious of like buying cards and never playing it. Because I feel like I'm not a collector in the sense of like things are gonna live in a box and never be played. I don't like the box fresh sort of scene. But I know there's some really, really pretty Magic cards out there. The Final Fantasy card game was an easy shoo-in, because I played it a little bit on release. And I really, really enjoyed my time with it. But there was a period of time where I didn't have the money or the space to really like collect cards. So it all sort of fell by the wayside. But now I want to start getting back into it, because I like collecting things. So at the moment, I think it's going to be the Final Fantasy card game, but I'm not married to it just yet. Like, my total investment is like 20 quid from 2 starter decks. I'm a big Marvel guy, so like Dice Masters is something I've collected before. There's Marvel Champions at the moment. Like, I really want those like holographic, the thrill of opening booster packs is what I'm chasing at the moment. So like Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Final Fantasy are like the big ones for trading card games at the moment. The ones that I'm looking at the very least. And those are the kind of things that I want to stick on the wall. I was just going to say, it's weird when it's starting. I was looking, my sister enticed me more than the cards. Oh, nice. Sorry, dude, you're not blowing. No, absolutely. We're all here to have a chat and just hang out. That's the rule. The rules of the channel is hang out and have a good time. Whether that's lurking, whether that's chatting, like, be you. You're more than welcome to just direct a conversation. If it's not something I want to talk about, we probably won't talk about it. But it's the topic of the conversation, so absolutely, like, speak more about your Magic journey. I want to hear it. It's just a card design. So no, this will eventually be my subscriber alert. So if I go out into the gallery for a hot second, so this is like the concept image. So ideally, what would happen is, like while I'm playing, doing like stuff like that. If someone subscribes, it goes like new subscriber, and then goes away, and then like follow will have like a different one. There's some more that like the share command would have two characters coming in with like clanking, like tankards and stuff like that. Raiding would have one that come in. Yeah, so like I'm a character artist. I feel like I've really struggled with my like stream alerts. Like at the moment, it's just someone follows and like one of my emotes drops down and goes, "Hey, the thing happened." And it's like it's kind of unceremonious and kind of just like it happens. It kind of and like I feel like I'm a little more extra and dramatic than that, and this is the right style of extra and dramatic. So like this is like this character will be like the concept piece. If this works and I can make this work, then oh baby, there's gonna be so much shit flying around. Whenever anything happens, it's gonna be a mess, and I'm so excited. So the follow character is gonna be this guy. So a proper like Arabian Nights handsome man, like a proper like bard type, like proper like charm magic Soulud. So I want this guy to pop up whenever someone follows, and it's probably just like a brilliant. This guy fucks. Yes, this guy absolutely fucks. Certainly more interesting than most alerts. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like, that's what I want. Like, especially like. So yeah, I stream artwork like once a week, right? But I think I want to review that with the channel, like down the line a little bit. Try and stream artwork a little bit more than just video games, because it's something I do, and I think that's what makes my channel special. So why not really show that off? I'll look. No worries. Thank you for the look. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate you being here, man. Guys, a dandy, nice. Absolutely a dandy. I'm trying to think what other ones. So there's the subscription, the follow, bits, probably hosting as well. Although hosting doesn't happen very often, so hosting's like down like the list of priority. Definitely like lurk and unlurk. I want to have a character pop up for that as well. So at the moment there's like a little video that plays, like a GIF that plays at the bottom whenever anyone lurks or unlurks, and I want to have that like more fantastically sort of displayed. So I have many big plans, and hopefully they pay off. But this is the concept piece. If I can make this work, then oh, it's game on. Like it's go time. And I feel like the subscription one is the best place to start, because a subscription or a sub is like quite a heavy declaration of intent, or like quite a big tip for a streamer. It deserves the biggest fanfare and like the most fanfare. So I want to make this one real big and loud and special. So we'll like the way especially being behind the character when it appears on screen. Yes, exactly. No, that's you're spot on, and is exactly what I'd be doing. So you see here they've got the ink behind them, or this gubbins here. So yeah, I need to find a way of doing lots of really cool, like, pop-in text quite easily. And then I'm learning a little bit of video editing to try and make this like a short, like a 5-second video, and then slap it up on Streamlabs, and that should be enough to make it work. But you know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna really like make my channel stand out, because that's like the key thing for me. Is that's really what I want. Is I want to stand out in the crowd. I feel like that's what everyone should aspire to anyway. Is standing out. And this is the next step of me putting my my stand where my mouth is, you know? And I feel like I need to make up a little bit because I'm British. There's a certain level of like emotional vulnerability that you show when someone gives bits where you go like, oh my god, thank you so much, it means so much. Where it does genuinely mean a lot when people give any money at all, because it's wild to me. I'm still very much not used to it. But my Britishism like definitely like dulls it. So if someone ever like gives me anything like that, I go like, oh thank you, I like that means a lot. But I feel like it doesn't convey the emotion properly. So this like shouting and screaming for me should make up for that lack of emotional intelligence I display. I think is the best way of putting it. Right, where are we? She's not breaking down to tears at every single bit. I mean, are you even thankful? Basically, yeah. I mean, a lot of it is also like, what the hell do I even say? That's what I struggle with. Like, thanks. Thanks. Now I want to crawl into a rock and hide because I'm flustered. I'm like, bro, are you even grateful? I gave you money, please respond. You know?
Thank you.
Chewy, my love.
369 is a powder keg. Barrel.
Barrel. Dude, 7 months. Thank you so much. See, and that's what I mean. Like, Chewy, you've been here for 7 months, and you've listened to that channel alert 7 times now, and like, I feel like it's not doing you justice. So I need this cool ass night to jump on screen and go, fucking yes, mate. Thank you. And that's what will happen soon enough, I'm sure. Have a good. No worries, Sans. Have a good night, man. Thank you for hanging around and chatting. I appreciate it. You sound fucking yes, mate. See, I like that. Like,
Bio_MK2 blew up 1 bits. Fucking yes, mate. Thank you.
Fucking yes, mate. That's the kind of shit we need. Coming over says beard stubble. I know. It fell off. But like the other side of it is we raised over £300 for charity, so that was pretty cool. Do you ever think the name? Drop the name but bits and have the message. I don't know, because like we'd want to know, like I want to have some sort of like audio cue of what it is, because I like the text to speech. It's cheeky. What do you mean, like dropping the how many bits they gave? Because that I can see a reasonable argument for removing that. Let me finish this bit. I'll read your comment again and make sure I'm not like misunderstanding or anything like Do you think you'll ever drop the name and Blew Up Bits and just have the message? Because I see you stopping yourself from speaking and waiting for it to finish your time. I mean, yeah, because I don't want to talk over it. And just like someone's just like been generous enough to give any sort of money my way. I don't want to overtalk them, and I want to give them their fair dues. So I think it's always I want the text to speech there, and it also allows people to like leave funny messages, and I like it being abused every now and again because it is hilarious. Really bother doing micro work away. That's what makes you a good mod. That's why I appreciate you being here. I think the text to speech, that bit could be shortened. And I blew up so many bits is quite a lengthy sentence before it gets to the real like meat and potatoes of the message. So I think yeah, that could be definitely shortened. It's an easy thing to do. You just need to rewrite it. You said you do character content. You freelance and you work for a company. No, I am freelance. I have a normal boring office job during the day. But hopefully at the end of the year I'll be going part-time for that. To do more illustration work full-time. So I do like commissions and things like that. So like people's D&D characters I've done before. I'm working on someone's book at the moment. A couple of books in the past. Did t-shirt designs. A boom message. Yeah, like boom, so-and-so given that much. Yeah. See a VOD not too long ago where someone basically hard stopped what they were doing and thanked someone for a few minutes over something small, 50 bits. I mean, not to call it ungrateful, but stopping the wagon 50p is a little overreaction to like 5,000. Yeah, definitely. Like for a bit, like I'm not going to pause the game. I'm going to say thank you and let the message play. It's a difficult one. Like it depends, like on like the mood it catches you in as well. I think anything like over like 50 is like it's starting to get into like that's an amount of money. By day an office worker, by night he's a kung fu kick-ass artist. I wish I knew kung fu, but I'm not gonna like dissuade. Oh no, wrong color. I'm not gonna dissuade anyone from thinking I do know kung fu. So as far as you're concerned, yes, I know kung fu. So fucking watch out, kids. Ooh, I have missed something. Wink. There you go. I see. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But like things like so, if I was to like part the curtains a little bit and like tell like, if you want to hear it, then I'll say. If not, then we'll move on. But yeah, like being like an artist is like what I want to do. I have all sorts of complexes beyond that, you know. But the way like I would envision me earning my keep, basically. As an artist would be I want to start a Patreon so I can give like monthly goodies away to people properly. Like Twitch obviously helps. I've been very fortunate that I've had a couple of payouts from Twitch and that has helped me immeasurably. So like things like that all help. Commissions. I think if I was to be like truthfully truthful, I'd want to be in a position where I don't have to take too many commissions, because I like working with people, right? It keeps me social and it makes me do projects that otherwise I might not consider. But commissions can be like a double-edged sword. Like someone could go like, oh, do you want to do this commission for me? I'd be like, fucking yes, I'm so down for that. That sounds incredible. I want to do it. Like I'm chomping at the bit. And they'll go like, okay, cool. So it's an orcish warrior queen. I'm like, yes, I'm here for it. Full plate armor, fucking love it. Like massive dread stood on a mountain of skulls. I'm like, yes, that's so me. And you go, oh, by the way, she's wearing aviator sunglasses and has an acoustic guitar strapped around her back. I'm like, you've kind of ruined it for me. Like now I want to do it less. but it's your character, so I'm gonna do it. You know, and it's sort of there's a level of like commission work where someone will go, we have a vague idea and we want you to fucking run with it. And I'm like, that's where I'll go. Where someone comes to me and they go, we know what your work is like, we just want you to flex. That's all we want you to do on our product, or like on this thing. Just flex. Like we want an explosive barrel piece. So just do what you do. We know what you do. That's like the holy grail. That's the end game of what an artist would ever want. Like, it sounds super ungrateful. I always feel bad for saying, like, sometimes commission work can be rough because the ideas you're working on aren't the coolest. But you do it. I feel like such an asshole for saying. And I know it's 90% it's an inside joke that I'm not privy to. So it comes across as strange or kind of like off kilter for me. Getting paid for streaming is honestly the minds of people at work. The phrase, you get paid to play video games and talk over it. Yeah, not a lot, but it has happened. Yeah, exactly. There's magic, right? The areas have changed for some Elton John style glasses and the guitarist plays for a guitar. Like, then I'm kind of back on board because I like guitars more than I like acoustic guitars. See, Bio, you get me. You just know. So yeah, like, so where like my income to like pay my rent and stuff like that would be coming from is things like Etsy, Patreon when I get that up and running, like whatever anyone wants to give through Twitch, things like that, commissions. I've done a Kickstarter before for a t-shirt design, which I thoroughly enjoyed doing, and I want to do more of those. So going part-time allows me more time to do those projects. Like, just do the cool shit that I have. I have notepads. So I have notepads all over the flat. Like, basically one notepad in every room that is just brimming with ideas that I write down as soon as I have them. And there's ideas that I want to get to, but I don't have the time because I have the regular 9 to 5. So I'm very fortunate that I'm at a point where going part-time, I'm going to take a huge dip in my income, but it's going to allow me so much more time to work on the artwork to make that more profitable and like actually at a point where it's going to start paying some bills and not just pocket money, basically. Getting dragged to testing out, I'll lobby out. No worries. Thank you for lurking, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's like the behind the scenes of like what's happening in the barrel life at the moment, is gearing up for that. And it is crazy exciting. Like, honestly, to be even like remotely close to that sort of point is incredible. And that's only going like part-time. That's only working 3 days a week at a regular 9 to 5 job. Like, it's not even like I'm Mr. Big Balls artist, do this for a living yet. That's the next step. Make that a little bit thicker, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, where else is there the black leather? There it is. So this is what we're working on now, is like part of the future of like my life, and it's weird to think like that. Thank you, Japanese pop star. You know exactly how to put it. Is that all the black leather? I think it is. Oh, oh. So is it? Cool. We might get the colouring done on this actually. What's this? This is the black armour. Alright, cool. I think this is the layer that will make things pop. Let's see what we think. I'm going to try it up here, see what the colours look like. Yeah, I like that. We do little bits on each rivet, so a little spot highlight. Alright. This is the bit I'm really have been nervous about, is the highlights on the metal, because metal is highlighted in such a specific way that if I don't do it right, it could all look trash. This doesn't sound like Tekken music anymore. It is. This must be like the probably like ending music stuff, like during the credits. I don't really recognize any of this music anymore. Nah, I don't like that bit. And this one. These are always. They are, yeah. Akuma, are you much of a Tekkenophile, I guess? I don't know what the proper term is for a tech head. I think. I don't know. So I haven't played Tekken in a long time. There's a bit to draw. Yeah. I do like drawing metal. It's just colouring it, because it behaves so differently. It's the same with water. Water scares the shit out of me. Like anytime like I end up including water in a design, like there is I think like 3 distinct barrels working on water at any one time, right? So there is a tech head, like you're into Tekken, the game Tekken. I know what people who are into Tekken are called, so I called them tech heads. Yeah, whenever drawing water, there are 3 distinct Adams, or barrels, if you will. There is Past Barrel, who is ambitious and put down the sketch, and is like, yeah, this will look really cool. It's really hopeful, has lots of great ideas. There is Current Adam, who is very nervous, who is doing the line work and going, this could look good if I do it really good. It's gonna look terrible if if it doesn't go well. And then there is Future Barrel, who has to actually color it all in and make it look like water. And that's the barrel that is in a lot of trouble if it goes wrong, and is usually cursing out the previous 2 barrels. A lot of lofty plans. And it's the 3rd barrel that has to make sure that they all come together, so mostly it's fine. Mostly. But no, Tekken played it like once. Ah, fair. Yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, you have to trust the process where the sketch looks good because you're using your imagination to fill in the blanks, and then you start working in more and more detail and more, and you're constructing it from the ground up, and it looks like shit because your scaffolding doesn't look like a house yet. And you have to trust that at the end of it all, when you take the scaffolding down, you have a house. It's done and it's built. It's a lot of trust in the process. I think that's the metal done. Right, sword. There we go. And then I reckon if we go down here. Yeah, that looks like shiny sword metal, I reckons. Right, I think we're on the gold now. Another metal. Woof. So are you an artist yourself, Akuma, or are you just familiar with the plight? With the troubles of being an artist? Because if you are, I need to see what your work's like. You need to show the class. I like that casual. I draw. I've drawn. I'm known to draw. Show. Give Instagram or something. Well, given up any free time to have, I need to find Wait, hang on, what? You did find 764 hours from somewhere. Oh, boy. Oh, of course, yes, sorry, I'm being a dum-dum with names and stuff. Yes, your Samurai Sheeb in Isniv's fella. I really like that. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was super cute. It was, like, the line work was super clean. Yes, I know, I remember now. I liked it. It was really good. Apologies for like not recognizing names across different programs. But you see, I am really stupid. I am tragically thick as shit. But no, I liked it. It was really good. I slowly remember people's names and faces and stuff like that. I had a friend in... So here's like a story about me. And Chewie, I still want to know why you need to find like nearly 800 hours from somewhere. That's... What do you owe to and who do you owe it to? So in secondary school, I was sat next to a kid for like 6 months. In like homeroom or like in like for registration, stuff like that. At the beginning of the day, we'd sit next to him. At the end of lunch, we'd sit next to him, and we'd talk, we'd laugh. I consider him a friend, and like we'd hung out outside of school a couple of times as well. So like very much like we are friends at this point. And I realized when I needed to ask for an eraser, a rubber from him, that I didn't know his name. I'd known this classmate of mine for about 6 months. I socialized with him, like we had a friendship, and I was like doing some drawing, and I went, I was like, name, could I have an eraser? I went, and I got very quiet, and I waited for him to get up and leave to go talk to someone else, and I looked at his workbook, and I just flipped it over, looked at his name, and went, Alan, cool. Waited for him to come back and went, Alan, friend that I've known for months, name I've said many a times, Alan, may I have an eraser? And he went, yeah, sure. Got away with it. So yeah, me and names. Oh, it's a history, it's a sordid history. Did a breakdown of all the games with Nana, and I had looked at how long they would take. It comes to, oh my god. I mean, I assume they're all games you genuinely want to play. So in which case, like, it's kind of cool that you've got that much content, like that much activity lined up to go. Are they all winners of games? Because I know you're a bit of a mad, like, backlog cleaner, man. I have a backlog of games that I've made my peace. I'm never gonna get to them. There's games that I know I would love, but I know I will never quite get to them. Yes or no? I'll put together a couple of JRPGs. Is it like take out all the JRPGs? Is it then 60 hours of game? To be honest, and that's like 2 JRPGs. Because you might be able to save yourself a lot of time by taking out like 2 games. What JRPG? Like, what's the big? I remember you saying about this before. Like, what's the what games are there that are in? Like, what are like the superstars of this pile of games? Or at the very least, what are you most looking forward to? What's top of the pile for you? Take out all the rest of Gyppies and more. Yeah, right? Every single Spyro game. Okay. I mean, the Spyro games, they're not too long. They're a decent length, but you can... It depends. If you're going for 100%, they could take a while. If you're looking to sort of blast through them, that's like... maybe like a week of evenings each, maybe? Like, in a month, I reckon you could comfortably get through all the Spyro games. This is only 56 hours. That seems... I wonder how long to be. Okay, I mean, they probably know better than me. But I think that's a I think if you didn't give a shit about like collectibles or anything like that, I reckon 10 hours a piece you can get out of it. I wouldn't put money on it. I wouldn't put money on it, but I reckon 10 hours. If you just like run from start to finish and like don't worry about chasing down every collectible. That's why I want to do them all justice and give them the time they deserve. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, fair. Like, why? Otherwise, why play them, right? Don't worry. I am a. I likes to platinum games, so you're speaking to the like the right crowd here. Never thought of trying to speedrun as many as possible in a 24-hour window. I think that'd be a cool 24-hour stream. If you wanted to stream it, then I think that's a fun little event. I reckon that'd be cool. Not to promise you to things or anything like that, mind. But Chewie's Beat 'em extravaganza, I reckon, would be great fun. I do in secret stuff, but I don't care about the achievements. That's fair. I won't trophy hunt every game I play. But if I like a game, I feel like it's a personal thing. Like I don't apply this to anyone else. But I feel like if I get the platinum trophy, as long as it's like a decent platinum to get, I feel like by that point I have experienced all the game has to offer. Like, ideally, the Platinum Trophy is something you get once you've truly conquered a game, right? And he's back, Bobby! Welcome in, Goda. How was your trip home? But yeah, so I would... A game that I like, I would hope that has the right sort of achievements or trophies to go like, okay, this proves that you got on with this game really well. I think I've forgotten the thing here. There it is. So, like, the Dark Souls games, I like platinuming, because I feel like by that point, and especially with the trophy list that they have, it really promotes, like, doing everything, like, a couple of times, like, every boss a couple of times, getting all the weapons, which are all, like, the bragging rights, getting all the spells, all the rings. So, like, you've done every quest and things like that. And, like, those are really nice platinums to get. And at the moment, like Witcher 3 as a platinum is basically play it on hard, which is fair enough. I don't particularly mind doing that. Finish the game, finish all the contracts, like level up a bunch, do some like combat stunts, like get 50 headshots, things like that. I don't really mind those. But it encourages me to play more of the game. I feel like having that trophy lets me go like, no, I've conquered this game. I think I'm about to though, and tomorrow I'm probably gonna go find another job. Oof, rough day then. Yeah. Never suffer in a shit job. If it's not tickling your pickle, get out of there. Life's too short to suffer a bad job. But it is 10 o'clock. I think it is about time for me to sign out. So we've got our wonderful paladin of subscriptions here. Who's doing stuff? Who's doing stuff? 𝘽𝙍𝙎𝙃 is doing stuff. 𝘽𝙍𝙎 is playing some Jackbox party packs. Fucking yes, let's get in. There we go. Right. My guys, thank you so much for joining in, hanging out, and having a chat today, guys. I'm sorry growing up that you only got in at the end of it. But I'll be back on Thursday with The Witcher. I think we're going to try and choose our new king of Skellig, or 𝘽𝙍𝙎𝙃, whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Enjoy your Wednesday without me. And yeah, I'll hope to see you all very, 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 very soon. Goodbye, friendos.